Hello, I'm Jody Wolf, and you're watching Expoz. It is October 14, 2018, 11:47 p.m. And topic is Hurricane Michael, information for drone operators. Let me tell you, the reason I've got this posted, I know you can't read it all. I tried to squeeze it down and I couldn't get it in. But I will read what I have of it that you can't see. And it's the FAA is warning drone owners and operators that they will be subject to significant fines that may exceed $20,000 and civil penalties if they interfere with emergency response operations in the area affected by Hurricane Michael. Well, I won't need to fly anymore, except even if a temporary flight restriction is not in place, it would just tell you, go back and read the first paragraph again. But let me tell you why I am putting this up. I got this from the FAA. Look, some of you know I'm a pilot, among other things, but I am a pilot. And when I got my drone, I called in and it's attached to my name under my pilot's license. So I was really surprised to get this letter from the FAA stipulating and showing what the law is, but this one is built. This one is kind of made up just for this particular storm. Now, the reason I'm complaining is John Haler prophecy update that he did on 10/14 today. This is John Haler prophecy update, YouTube. He showed a series of pictures, stills, and a series of flights made by drones that a man sent him. I'm just wondering if the FAA did not send everybody a letter like they sent me. Now, I sent you, what you look here or see here is only a third of the letter. I have a pretty long one. And being a pilot, there's no way in the world that I want to screw around with my pilot's license. And by the way, there's no way that I would go to a place like this where there's been an accident where the house is on fire and fly my drone around it, because I remember the times when I was a cop that would have pissed me off to see some drone 20 feet over my head taking pictures of me and of the fire, because I'm working traffic around it for the firemen and stuff like this. I would have gotten mad, and no way I would do that today. But someone did. Someone went out there and someone raised their drone up and down the street showing a lot of the damage at Mexico Beach. They showed a lot of footage and a lot of stills. So, point is, the government agencies with an FAA certificate of authorization and, COA are flying under Part 107, as well as private sector Part 107 drone operators who want to support response recovery operations are strongly encouraged to coordinate their activities with a local incident commander response for the area in which they want to operate. Let me tell you up front right now, there's no way you'll get that permission. You will not get permission if you have a drone. So this guy that had the drone, he's not registered. Of course, they couldn't read him and know who he was, but the police out there could easily, and FEMA's that's on the ground, and even the people working on the power lines and the stuff like that, they could easily see where that drone was launched from and where it went back to. So I wanted to bring it up that some of us drone operators got these letters from FAA. And again, it is attached to my pilot's license. Instead of me going in having to register, I just gave my pilot's license number and certificate number, and there you go. It's attached, and I didn't do anything else. And never heard from him until the storm hit. And, by the way, they even drew me a map, hand drew a map of an area for me not to go in. In fact, what I will do, I will go now and I will detach that map and I will put it up and I'll make a short statement with it. Jody Wolf, Expoz.